Hello, survivors. We're so excited to have you join us in the quarantine zone. Don't miss out on any of the action in The Last of Us. Make sure to hit the subscribe button so you're always in the loop. The Last of Us Episode 4 might confirm an Ellie theory from Left Behind. While the fourth episode of The Last of Us was a bit short, it did set up a few things for future episodes. It may have even confirmed a wild theory that fans of the game have been discussing for years. It's impossible to discuss this without going into spoilers for the first game, so if you've never played the first game, I would suggest watching the video at a later time. One of the questions many players and fans have been asking is, what Ellie do when Riley was turning? Many opinions and feelings arose from this shocking scene. Some fans speculated that Riley and Ellie probably talked for a while after that unwelcome bite and devised a plan for Ellie to get out of that place and to the Fireflies safe. Riley, seeing that her bite was getting infected and the inevitable was about to happen, asked Ellie to leave. And although she was sad, she left. But we have always wondered if Ellie would have had the courage to end her partner's life with her own hands. And apparently in Chapter 4, we confirmed the theory that many had. Let's see. During this episode, in a scene that's ripped straight from the game, the duo sees a man who's pretending to be hurt. Joel realizes the man is acting and instructs Ellie to fasten her seatbelt before attempting to run him over. They are ultimately ambushed and crash their truck directly into a laundromat. Joel shoots one of the attackers, which enrages the rest of the group. During Episode 3, Ellie shoots an assailant with a gun she keeps hidden in her backpack. Once they manage to deal with and get rid of the attackers, they go and find a hideout in a bar. During a quiet moment, Joel admits that he feels guilty that Ellie had to save him from the attacker who snuck up on him. He understands how it feels the first time you have to hurt someone. Joel feels Ellie shouldn't have had to shoot the attacker. Without going into much detail, Ellie admits it wasn't her first time. This is where the theory comes in. During the Left Behind DLC of the first game, which follows Ellie before she ever met Joel, Tess, or Marlene, we play as Ellie while she sneaks out of the quarantine zone with her friend Riley. The pair decide to go to a local mall and get into some teenage mischief and romance along the way. At the end of the DLC, both Ellie and Riley are bitten by an infected. Scared, angry, and desperate, Ellie starts breaking anything close to her with a steel pipe. Once she calms down, Ellie sits down next to Riley and asks, "What are we going to do?" With a gun in her hand, Riley replies, "We have two options. 1, we take the easy way out. Alternatively, we fight." The scene ends and fades to black, and the ending is very ambiguous. For years, many fans have speculated that Ellie may have been forced to kill Riley when she inevitably turned. It would have been at this moment that Ellie discovered that she was immune. This theory seems more plausible after last night's episode, when we learned that the man she shot when saving Joel was not the first time she had to hurt someone. Seeing Ellie wipe tears from her eyes before making her revelation, I think it's safe to assume Riley was her first victim. With the season almost at its halfway point, we shouldn't have to wait long to find out if this theory is correct or not. Thank you for sticking with me. Tell me in the comment box if you played the game and have been left with the same question since you played this scene. Were you surprised to learn that Ellie had already hurt someone else? Don't forget to hit the subscribe button like this video and share it with other fans. You are always welcome in the quarantine zone.